it has rocked many of us to the core of our existence. Thanks to people like you and the tireless efforts of the staff and the volunteers of the American Cancer Society, we are making great strides in research and preventive care and awareness, but nothing short of a complete cure shall be acceptable. I wish in particular this evening to give a shout out to Don Destasio, who is just here, Dr. John Seffron and Patrick Park for their dedication and their relentless efforts in this pursuit. Thanks are also due to Bill and Nancy Rolnick and Misha Leventis for making this evening happen. Tonight is about celebrating the proliferation of two very important sets of cells on parallel tracks. Now, the first is obviously the growth of good cells that will eventually put an end to cancer. But the second set of cells is about growing the related value of music and the arts, the healing power of which, to mind and body, is well documented. Nothing could be more fulfilling to this once young lady from Walton-on-Thames in England to have had the opportunity to play in this sandbox of music, the arts. It brings so much joy to me and hopefully to the lives of others. The esteemed author, Catherine Ann Porter, wrote, and I'll paraphrase because it's a long piece that she wrote. She says, in essence, when all about you is destroyed and lying in the dust, it is the arts that will define us as a civilization. And undoubtedly all of you here this evening know this to be true. Music and the arts are essential. They revitalize us. They're food for the soul. They transport us, inspire us, shape us, humble us. They are the mirror from which we can learn about ourselves and humanity. They unite us worldwide in ways that really nothing else can. They are the ultimate connective tissue. And never is it more meaningful than when the arts bring people together for an even greater cause, like the life-saving work of the American Cancer Society. Now, it's hard to imagine, but believe it or not, the last time I was on this wondrous stage was when my chum and I, my chum being Carol Burnett, in 1962, we did our first special, Julie and Carol at Carnegie Hall for CBS. It was live, it was scary, and it was wonderful all at the same time. Joe Hamilton, who became Carol's husband, directed it. Mike Nichols scripted a great deal of the show. Owen Costel was the music director who later reunited with me on Mary Poppins and the Sound of Music. I have been blessed with an incredible career. I was the very lucky lady who was asked to portray Eliza Doolittle and Queen Guinevere on stage just down the street from here, and also Mary Poppins and Maria von Trapp, and I even had to bend genders in playing Victor and Victoria in film and entertainment. Nothing, though, nothing could be more rewarding than to have someone who is going through chemotherapy or battling cancer by other means telling me that the music in their headphones during those treatments was the music from My Fair Lady, Camelot, Mary Poppins, or The Sound of Music. Many of them attribute their survival, their ability to be cured of their cancer, to the nurturing and healing value of music. Well, to hear these stories simply warms my heart, and they're true. You have blessed me tonight, I understand, with a lifetime achievement, and I'm very grateful. The operative words, of course, are life and time. May you all live a long life and take the time to enjoy it. Your friends at the American Cancer Society are doing everything they can to ensure that you get both. So thank you very much tonight for honoring me. I think you are in for in fact I know you are in for a very lovely evening. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Julie. It was really a privilege and an honor to be, my God, on stage with Julie Andrews at Carnegie. Amazing for me. And certainly it would be remiss of me not to thank Donald Trump for hopefully the first